Hi, this is Alvin here from TradeYourEdge.com and also the owner and founder of MarketApprentice.com. If you're watching this video, welcome. This is our weekly market commentary. As always, I will be commenting on the euro dollar, the pound dollar, gold, and euro pound. Right. For those who are here for the first time, make sure to like my channel and click subscribe, and last but not least, click on notification so that you will get a update. For those who have been watching, let's have a look at the market and see what's happening. Okay. Now, very quickly, in front of me, I have the euro dollar on a weekly chart. For those who know me, I would usually zoom out to make sure that everything is still intact. So far, the trend lines are intact. For those who want a bit more detailed commentary, do check out the my commentary from last week. Last week would be September. Hold on, would be, I can't remember the date. Would be September 27. Those who are who wants a bit more commentary on this. Now, following from that, just to quickly recap, this is a downward channel. Price is still intact. I have lower lows and lower highs, right? So that gives me my nice little channel. Bearing in mind that I use channels very subjectively, quite open because market changes all the time, and it's just a rough guide of what the direction is going. Okay, now going in to see what's happening. For those who are aware, the blue color top of the channel is what I've shown you just now, and the horizontal level of 1.19 is just something that I've been watching. Gives me some form of comfort that this line is there. And as you can see, if you want to check out my video, I would have found the lines a few weeks ago, and price gave me a confirmation that that line is valid. Right now, looking at what price is doing, price 2 weeks ago, price finally came out with a very strong bearish bar. This is what I call, right now, price has pulled back, and I believe it should continue to go lower. This is what I call the first pullback. For those who have been watching, I kept a copy of my charts from last week. So this is a 4-hour chart. What I did last week was to say what were the higher highs and what were the higher lows, and how I saw the pattern changing. So for those of you who are interested to know more of how I look at price action and how price move, do check out my book here at in Amazon. You can find this, The Secrets of Trading in First Pullback. Just Google Amazon and look for this book, or you can type my name in, Alvin Ng, and you should be able to find this book rather quickly. So going back to the charts, now what I really like, as mentioned, is price action it's not perfect science, but sometimes you'll be surprised how accurate it could be. So looking at just the extension, price touched this level, and it's potentially doing a short continuation. So this is what I call a retest of the previous floor, now the ceiling. And all this, and this level here, I've redrawn it last week. Do check out my video from last week. Will this definitely go lower? I have absolutely no guarantee, but based on the probability, I'm going to take the trade to go short, right? So that is my view on euro dollar. As it is, price is going to go, looking at price action, I would foresee that price would reach this level before something could happen. So that's my immediate target, and that's about 1.144. Okay, so take note, that's my view. Moving on, I have pound, pound dollar. Uh, for those who have been watching, pound dollar, similar in the bigger picture, I'm looking at a descending triangle. This is a weekly chart. Now, in line with the euro dollar or in any other form of price action, what happened a few weeks ago? Let's see. At the start of COVID-19, so this is where my arrow is March 2020. That's when COVID-19 started. Price just started moving around. Price broke up higher in July. Tested a new level around 1.35. When I say new level, I meant the previous level. Tested the previous level, came down, and it is very interestingly, I was expecting price to go lower. It didn't fall immediately. So what is interesting for me is that this was a retest. So very similar to pound, euro dollar, prices love to retest the previous levels. Looking at this, there is no confirmation the price is going to go lower. What I would really like to see is that price remains lower than this. So looking forward to see what happens at the start of the week. If price goes above this level, then I expect price to continue higher. What is interesting for me is that price did come out of the channel. Did come out of the trend line. I suspect that trend line could be a bit tilted. So if I were to follow this, then what is possible is that price broke out of the descending triangle, came back to retest that triangle before it moves higher. Now, this is a possibility, but of course some may argue that, hey, the trend line can move at any time. So the other indication for me is that usually on a descending triangle, you rarely see a double top. So the double top means things are a little bit funny now. So when things are a bit funny, I would pay careful attention. But going back to the smaller time frames, what I do like is that price retested this level. This is a 1.274 roughly. Price retested this level. Let's see what happens in the coming at the start of the week, right? So if price does go higher above this line, I suspect price will either move into a range or it could be potentially going higher on the long term. So there is a higher probability that it will go on the upside. However, if price does not break this level, then I foresee it will go lower and we'll go back into the descending triangle. Okay, so that's on pound dollar. Last but not least, I have my gold. Gold is it broke out of a long-term descending triangle. So very quick recap, there is a 2000 mark, a huge, big, massive psychological level. Price retested the previous high, which is around 1870. After retesting it, it moved into a range. So just to be very clear, I was talking about this triangle level here where my mouse is. So it just started ranging. Now, my belief and my way of trading is I trade on breakouts. Breakouts being price would consolidate for a long time before it bursting out. So the longer it consolidates, it's like imagine holding a person, grabbing both your hands. The longer you hold him, the longer it wants to break free, right? Or if you think of a spring, that's another way of looking at it. The more you compress the spring, the more it wants to break free. So my bias is for gold to come below. The last low is around 1852, so I suspect that price will go lower. I'm not surprised if price is going to move higher to retest it before coming down, right? So let's keep a closer watch. That's my view. Last but not least, I have pound dollar. Now, for those who know me, I have been watching pound dollar almost every week, and for those who have been following me from the beginning, I pretty much don't do anything until I need to do something. And what do I mean by I need to do something? So pound dollar is where I keep a completely opposite strategy. I trade the range on the major currency pairs like euro, pounds, and gold. I trade as a trend trader. In the range strategy, I only take it short if it hits the ceiling, and I take it long if it hits the bottom, the floor. So in this example, I am looking forward to price going lower, and that's really it. There was an inside bar 2 weeks ago. Again, one of my strategies to look at inside bar, and this week closed with a very nice short, and I'm looking forward for price to move lower from there. Okay, so that's it from my side. I hope you find this interesting. If there's anything, make sure to post your comment, and I will see you soon. All right, thank you and happy trading.